let's move on to the war pimps. Okay, the backstories on this are just phenomenal. You've got Joni Ernst, of course, comes out of nowhere. Just listen to this woman for 3 minutes and resist your gag reflex if possible. This is a woman who now says that our troops, they're ready to go back into Iraq. They're ready to expand the fight in Afghanistan. They're ready to go to Iran if we have to. That is the talking point for Joni Ernst. Give me your take.
Well, my take is that the Republican Party doesn't really know what to do. Yeah, I mean, she's not, but it's not just, I mean, let's be honest. It's not just Scott Walker has basically said he won't rule out the idea of reinvasion to Iraq. Jeb Bush is an original neocon. He would love to go into Iraq. Rubio is trying to warrior him. Lindsey Graham is in the race exclusively to carry that message. I mean,
the whole bunch of them. Their major talking point is more war, so we can spend more money on defense and further cut education, further cut safety nets, further cut infrastructure in this country, spend more money with Boeing, McDonnell Douglas, go over to Iran, now extend it some more. Now, the interesting thing is, every candidate except Rand Paul's talking about that. And, of course, you can't do anything with Rand Paul because the guy's, he's a bowling ball. You just never know what lane he's going to end up in. But the way to look at the candidates, the collection of candidates, is to understand that to a person, they all want more war.
Oh,
they are
indeed.
all Tom Cotton. We got to extend the war. We have to expand the war. And our boys and our mothers and brothers and sisters, they're ready for that. That's their talking point. Now, does it work?
I think it works with their own base, but frankly, the American public has no appetite to invade Iran. They know that's ridiculous. They have no appetite to get back into Iraq. They know that's ridiculous. I mean, look, the Republicans are floundering around. They can't get anything done in Congress. People don't like their policies. They don't want to talk about domestic policies. And so they all have to appeal to their base right now. I don't know how a Republican candidate for president gets out on that stage and says we should re-invade Iraq. But the bottom line is, I think there's an awareness amongst the Republican Party that the more we talk about the problems in Iraq, the more it hurts Jeb Bush, because then people remember George Bush. But also, I mean, let's be honest. The Republican Party's run out of ideas, and so creating a boogeyman is really their their Alamo in many respects.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you something. If the American public buys this again, we've just reached the point of complete, utter hopelessness.